This way. Wait, don't go. Please, help me. Surprised to see me? Huh, so were the Sea Elves. I didn't even have time to say Mage's Guild before they killed me. I made a bet with my friend Angrel. We're both adepts at the hall in Volkilgard. I bet her right. But the worst part is, I think I'm stuck like this. I put a pile of gold on the wager and we sealed the bet with a spell. Would you? That's unbelievably kind. You'll be 3 times blessed. Thank you.
Into Mephal's realm, Oracle. Mephal's brood will deal with you. Still alive? Let's see if we can remedy that. The court of Bedlam admires tenacity, but only a willing sacrifice. Very well. Step forward and die.
You! From my vision! Come! Speak to me! Time is short. The Dark Princes have almost achieved their goal. Short. The Dark Princes have almost achieved their goal. Mephala believes she can reach Artaeum through me. Mephala's magic infuses the webs that bind me. Defeat the Weavers. When food presents itself. Destroy the central fulcrum! I can use the residual magicka to open a portal. Vanus always said I should visit Skywatch one day. I didn't get a chance to thank you for what you did for me. Even though I sometimes see faraway places and future events, nothing can ever be truly certain. I knew, as an oracle, I can connect with other times, other places. I sometimes use that ability to converse. No, you arrived in time to stop them. But it was a close thing. The portal was near. I have no idea. Just because I can sense the island and reach out to communicate with the Right Master doesn't mean I actually understand. Oh, everything I saw remains true. The Dark Princes continue to circle Somerset like vultures around Carrion.
Not that I was overly concerned, but I see you were able to retrieve the Oracle. Care to tell me what happened? Mephala. She must be one of the 3 Dark Princes in Mariv's prophecy. You stopped this attempt. Because of the connection to the Psijic Order, I have to tread carefully. The Right Master, we don't exactly see eye to eye. Yes, the Ultima have a few peculiar notions. But, as luck would have it, I heard that Queen Irene has just issued a decree to open... We'll show Mariv the hospitality of the Mages Guild, and make sure she's fully recovered from her ordeal. Then I'll make sure to get her back home. A few of my colleagues are anxious to meet you, Mariv.
I suppose, after I examine your garden and collect my thoughts, if that's all right.
Of course, Oracle. Come inside whenever you're ready.
Honor and faith to you, my friend. We are nearly ready to depart. My Lord Varen requested that Tharn and Snow Lily join us, for safety's sake. Though I have seen few. An old friend, Kasura, dwells there. Before I was captured, I placed an enchanted ring in her keeping. The ring is a key of sorts. Without it, we will not... She was my first mentor and instructor. A true master of blades. She still... swordsmanship, but much more than that. Her teachings revolve around a trinity of body, blade, and brilliance. The sword...
I'll open a portal to hasten your journey.
Do you smell the scent of burning embers in the air? Oh, we may be in for a treat. The Abbey is just down the path. We're fortunate that my Lord Varen opened a portal for us. I cannot say. I've never known these mountains to experience Earth. It is tradition for Redguard men to shave their heads, following a time of great trials. I shaved mine long ago, when I failed in the task to restore them. There is an old Redguard proverb. A man is only as great as the beard that wears him. A full and healthy beard carries with it... Oh, a few have tried, but a fool and his fingers are quickly... The Abbey is just down the path. We're fortunate that my Lord Varen opened a portal for us. I cannot say. I've never known these mountains. the strength, each one bringing its own sorrow or its own smile.
Oh, joy. We've been here less than 5 minutes and Sahan is already getting maudlin and weepy.
Shut up, Tharn. Don't let him get to you, Sai. Let him roll his eyes. Maybe he'll find a brain back there.
What is this? The Abbey burns. Quickly, we must find Kasura.
So much destruction. What could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
There! Kasura, are you
Sai
injured?
Sahan!
What happened?
Intruders. Cultists. They attacked the Abbey. So many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
Gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rifts to oblivion.
No. Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I assume everything is a trap, therefore, it's a challenge.
In the name of Moloch Baal, come forth and destroy his enemies! Heed me, Daedric minions, and obey! Hosts of Oblivion, come forth and feast.
Titan returns!
Sai Sahan and company at last. My pet has been waiting for you.
Eye skyward! Here it comes!
How many more of your friends must die, Sai Sahan? Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Well fought. Sai Sahan, my injuries are not serious. What are a few more scars to an old warrior? Scars have the virtue of reminding us. I did not find the Ring of Stendarr's mercy, but now that the King of Worms knows you are here... Indeed, atop the eastern stair is the secret entrance to... Follow me. The hidden entrance will not be obvious.
Why would a crypt need a secret entrance?
It's a wonder there's an unplundered crypt in all of Skyrim. You Nords could learn a thing or two from the builders of Hammerfell.
Perhaps Hammerfell could also teach Nibene the virtue of good manners.
Here we are. Watch your step.
I can feel the presence of my ancestors whenever I come here. I am burdened with a great... along with some of the most renowned sword singers who ever lived. We both thought it would be well protected in the Valley of Blades. The most gifted young swordsmasters of Hammerfell are invited to train with Kasura. I cannot say. Perhaps someone told him of my past. Perhaps he pried the memory from me during my time in the Halls of Torment. And I shall need a proper weapon. Kasura said that my father's greatsword lies with the ring. Tread lightly. few living have been permitted to walk among these honored dead. The Vard Hunding, son of Frandardo Hunding, Hilan Se no Shira, greatest of the Sword Saints. The hearth of every household in Hammerfell has a small alcove containing a copy of his father's greatest work, the Book of Circles. By the sword of my father, Nazir Ataf Sahan, I pledge myself to the destruction of Manimarco and the liberation of Tamriel from the tyranny of the god of schemes, Molad Bal.
The ring is yours. Guard it well. I must return to my students to begin. Thank you. But I cannot leave the Valley of Blades. I must...
I knew you would lead me to the ring eventually. Give it to me.
Your presence defiles this place, Manimarco.
Give me the ring, and I might spare your pathetic lives.
We struck down your Titan and we'll strike you down soon enough.
The Titan was a prelude of what's to come if you continue to defy me.
Defy you? Your delusions of godhood are laughable, you ignominious corpse herder.
Very well then. I'll simply take the ring from your corpses.
Blasphemy! How dare you raise the honored dead to fight your battle?
Next time you hide something from the most powerful necromancer in all of Tamriel, you might reconsider hiding it in a bloody tomb.
ancestors. I will avenge Mannimarco's blasphemy!
The ring is ours for the time being. Guard it. You must return to the Harborage and give it to Lord Varen. It will remain safe in his keeping until it is time to travel to Sancretor. Lyris, Abner, and I will remain here to help. Lord Varen has been observing our progress. He will open a portal for you to return. There it is, the top of the stairs. Go.
The damage is great.
In my mind's eye, I witnessed your battle with the worm cult and with the undead Unsay abominations. I witnessed the Titan's assault and sensed the deaths of many innocents. It is a great and terrible loss. Sai Sahan and the others will need time to aid Kasura. I will contact you when they return and we will begin the journey to Sanctum. Vestige, meet me at the Harborage.
If you want a horse, then we have...
Blade Master Kasura has requested that I guide you to the Valley of Blades. We can depart...
Have you seen the High Elves that were here by any chance? I was supposed to keep an eye on them. I only turned away for a moment and now they're gone. Oh, Horror's going to be very angry with me. Wait, they were telling the truth? I guess it makes sense. They did all look and talk the same. I must inform the Stargazers of this development. The tides may finally be turning in our favor.
And so we've come full circle. I led the original 5 companions on a quest to reclaim the Amulet of Kings. At the time I told... Perhaps, but I wonder, will history repeat itself or rewrite itself? In truth, I fear using the amulet again. It was a holy city in the First Era, founded by Queen Alessia herself. It has since fallen into crumbling ruin. It is in the mountains of Calovia, the land of my youth. But I have little memory of that time. My exposure to the Elder Scrolls stole much.
The time has come for us to enter the catacombs of Sancretor. Do not underestimate the dangers that await us. In ages past, Sancretor was a place of light, but I fear that is no longer the case. We must be prepared for any... I have been through much, but this body is tougher than the great oaks of Valenwood. I go with neither hope nor fear. It is useless to guess at a future that has yet to be written. You may... My Lord Varen will open a gateway to Sancretor. The amulet lies in a vault protected by powerful magic, a ward of Stendhal. The catacombs contain 2 shrines dedicated to the Divines. We must consecrate them in Stendar's name. When that is... It is written that Alessia received the divine inspiration for her slave rebellion at Sancretor, and so built her holy city there. That was long ago. We should avoid the Crypt of Heroes. I saw enough angry dead there to fill 9 lifetimes. Kasura and I barely escaped with our lives.
The portal is open.
You could have hidden that amulet anywhere in Tamriel, and this was your first choice?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Brilliant. Why is it that the people with the most ridiculous ideas are always the ones who are most certain of them?
Shut up,
Shut up,
Tharn.
Tharn.
brings you to Sacred Tor, old friends? Looking for an amulet, perhaps?
Marco, how did you find...
Do you really think I'd allow you to escape the halls of torment if I couldn't track your every movement?
Sai, no! Menimarco, stop! You're killing him!
Where is the Amulet of Kings? My master, Moloch Ball, demands it!
Your master, please. You would use the amulet to betray Molag Bal.
Fool! When I ascended, you could have been at my right hand, Tharn. Instead, you chose to align yourself with mongrels and imbeciles. Now, you'll die with them.
You won't get away with this. Do you really think you can betray a Daedric prince?
With the Amulet of Kings, all things are possible. Nations will tremble and bow before me. I will be a god!
And the Amulet of Kings will never be yours. It is protected by a ward of the Divines!
You mean your ward of Stendar, god of merciful forbearance, patron of gutless, law-abiding dimwits? It won't even slow me down.
Menimarco has been watching our every move. We led him right... Menimarco may be powerful enough to break through Stendar's ward eventually. If we can get to the shrines quickly and receive Stendar's blessing, we must make our way to the inner courtyard. From there we can access the...
Sai, are you well enough to continue?
Have no fear, Snow Lily. I am Redguard. We are like mountain bamboo. Far stronger and more flexible than we might appear.
I find it hilarious that Menimarco chose such a massive projected appearance. He's obviously overcompensating for something.
Through that gate lies the Crypt of Heroes. We can enter if you wish, but it is a foul place where the dead are restless and angry.
Wandering into a crypt when a necromancer is about? Your curiosity will be your undoing. Rise up, fallen heroes! Kill the intruders! Persistent, aren't you? Do you really think you can keep me from acquiring the amulet?
The Amulet of Kings is under the protection of Stendar's ward. It will never be yours.
Ah, Sai. You still don't understand, do you? My plan will succeed because of your ward of Stendar. It will prevent Molag Bal from observing or interfering. By the time the ward is down and the amulet is mine, it will already be too late.
You're insane if you think you can betray the god of schemes.
Naive child. You know nothing. Chim El Adabal, the red diamond at the center of the Amulet of Kings, is the most powerful soul gem ever created. With the amulet in my possession, I will absorb Molag Bal's power. reducing him to an empty husk of ethereal flesh. Then I will trap his essence within the gem. In time, the name Morlock Bar will be forgotten. In time, all of Tamriel will bow down before me. Soon, the god of schemes will have a new name. Manimako.
less as a god. Please, a moment, my friends. I must rest before we continue.
Sai, are you all right? That bastard really hurt you, didn't he? I swear to the gods, I'll take his head off.
I'll be fine, Snow Lily. I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Take all the time you need. I'll keep watch. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
An enchanting moment. I'll be over here bringing up my lunch.
Set's tears. I thought I could handle this. Manamarco's sorcery brought back all of the pain and doubt. I have pushed my body much further than this. It is my mind that pains me. Manamarco filled my head with shattered memories. That voice, Manamarco's voice, taunted me over and over and I will make it through this, my friend. I did not endure years of torture in the halls of torment only to give up. We must consecrate the 2 shrines with Stendarr's blessing before the vault can be opened. The first shrine rests in the Dragon Guard tomb, where so many of my fallen colleagues. The shrine is on the far side of the room. Quickly! We must find our way across.
I have a surprise for you, Sai. Do you remember your fallen comrades from the Dragon Guard? I've taken the liberty of raising them, and they're quite anxious to see you.
Again, even worse, the files of the members of the Guard are dead. I have no wish to disfigure the corpses of my old comrades of the Dragon Guard. We must concentrate the shrine. God of mercy, charity, and justice. Empower us with your wisdom and vision. Help us to right the wrongs of this world through your grace and with your guidance. Encourage us as we smite the wicked and punish the unjust. Now, we have only to consecrate the second shrine before we can enter the vault. The second shrine is in the chamber beyond. There is a trick to reaching it. A puzzle of sorts. I do not recall its solution. The altar is on the far side, but to reach it, the drawbridge must be lowered.
You did it! The bridge is down!
Kill them!
Beseech you to lower your wards and grant us safe passage into the vault of kings.
Dank corridors, crumbling walls, nauseating smells. This place has all the charm of a Riften brothel. It must feel very much like home to you, Titan.
You mean a crypt filled with the rotting corpses of inbred kings and failed statesmen? Must be what it's like at a Tharn family reunion.
Your pathetic efforts will not succeed. The Amulet of Kings will be mine.
I swear by Stendarr's grace and the sword of my father, you will not win, Manamarco.
Soon, you will know the extent of my power and bow before me. show the power of the Amulet of Kings, I will be transformed. All the nations of Tamriel will bow before me. They will worship me and beg for my mercy. All will know the name of Manimarco as their one true god.
You'll never get away with it, Manimarco. We'll fight you to our last breath.
By all means, my old friends. Try and stop me.
The door to the shrines have been consecrated in Stendarr's name. Now you must stand in the casting circle and direct the ring at the doors to lift the ward. Look, the amulet. I can see it from here.
Keep Manimarco occupied. I'll close the portal.
me!
I will hold him at the portal. Focus on Metamarco!
Necromancer Tamriel has ever known. This is merely a transition. My first step towards true immortality. Now witness my true power! Watch as I rise up from the grave and ascend to godhood!
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of brutality and domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to others.
Everything mmorpg has done pit us against each other. We can't let that happen. Look what we can accomplish when we work together.
How uncharacteristically optimistic of you, Titanborn. I may have that embroidered on a pillow.
The Divines gave you a nose for a reason, Tharn. So you can keep your mouth shut and still keep breathing.
Well played, Titanborn. Well played.
It is done. The Amulet of Kings is ours once again. mmorpg will pay dearly for the rest of eternity. One cannot out-scheme the god of schemes. But Sai Sahan must rest, as must we all. We can sleep a little easier knowing the King of Worms has been defeated. But I've not forgotten, Vestige. It's another piece of the puzzle, and we shall address it in due time. But for now, let us rest and recover. As always, I will contact you soon. Walk in the light, Vestige. The harborage. It is time for our final preparations.